That's fine. I myself, I prefer to kind of come at an angle a little bit. So you see the difference? This is the first one. This is the second one. This second one here, just my preference, I feel like I can get more power bringing my hand over here than I can over here. This just doesn't, I don't know, it kind of gets stuck or it's tight or something, I don't know. But this just doesn't feel that tight to me. This one, yeah, this one feels a lot tighter to me. But you know, if you like the traditional way, that's fine. Either way, it's kind of coming on the same open, taking advantage of the same opening, you know, right here. It's kind of coming up like this. See? Or lift that elbow straight up. Coming up right under the chin area or so. Boom, boom, just like that. So these basic 6 elbows, what I call the basic 6, you got uppercut, horizontal, and down, and then the other side, uppercut, horizontal, and down. So pop, 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 pop. Okay, that's a basic 6. That's your basic 6 elbows. And then you got some fancier ones. You know, you'll see guys doing spin elbows. They'll spin around and hit them with the elbow, or they'll spin here and hit here. That's fine if you're in a context where the rules permit that sort of thing without any bad consequences. Personally, I don't want to do that. You know, if I'm in close on a guy, I'm not going to spin. You know, when he's right here trying to elbow him, you know, in a real fight or something, because they can just grab you and take you to the ground and grab you in a chokehold or something. So I don't want anybody on my back. So, you know, if you're fighting strict Muay Thai rules, maybe the spin elbows are okay if you want to add those in. Personally, I don't ever use them because I don't have a need for those kind of things. But anyway, we got the basic 6 here. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. This is a good just kind of flow. You think of this pattern here of you know, the angles of the elbows, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and then just practice flowing. You see on the different angles. That's a nice little warm up. This is a nice little warm up drill to loosen up your shoulders. Hoo, 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 hoo. These angles, angles. Hoo, hoo, hush, 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 shh, yeah, shh, shh. That's a good one. There is one more elbow that I like. It's called the spike elbow. I'm going to start here. This one comes down and bring it straight down. It's like you know, like you pull someone's head down or he's shooting in on you or whatever. Here's the target. It's flat like this, and I hit down. So it's different. Not the same thing as the down elbow, which comes, you know, this way. That's the down elbow. This is the spike elbow, which comes straight down. So you got down elbow and spike elbow. Sometimes you can jump up, you know, you can pull their head down and spike it, you know, in dangerous areas here. So this could be very dangerous. So be careful on that. But this elbow goes just like this. Up and down, spike, spike. Drop your weight, like this. So you're adding that spike elbow in, you know, to the other 6. You can start flowing. Remember that pattern I showed you. Horizontals, down, uppercuts. See, well, spike, horizontal, horizontal, down, uppercut. All right, that little drill will loosen up your shoulders. It'll give you some power in your elbows because you'll kind of loosen up here and get used to this sort of range of motion. So you can practice all 7 elbows now. And you got the basic 6, and then with the addition of the rear spike elbow, and that'll give you a great arsenal of elbow attacks. All right, now we're moving on to knee strikes. Knee strikes are awesome weapons. Probably the most powerful weapons the human body can throw is the knee strike. For my basic stance, knee strike number 1 is the straight knee. I'm in my stance here. Thrust the knee forward and body back. You can do this long range. You know, if I'm sort of just out here and just sticking it in there, if throws a punch at me. You'll see later on we're going to have a lot of different applications for this. I can throw long range, or I can grab a hold of the neck, around the neck like this, and clinch and shoot this knee in. And we're going to do a lot of that stuff later on. But the knee itself is you want to get your hips in, sort of point your toe and get your hips in, your chest back. Sort of this kind of motion. So I start here, so I come back here, keep one hand in front of the face, just like this, changing angles, just like that. Stick that knee straight out here. Of course, I can do the left one too. If I got a left lead, I want to throw my left knee, I got to switch my feet and knee. So we got this quick switch and knee, switch and knee. Or if you just got standard, your orthodox stance here, throw that right one straight in there. Right knee, switch left knee. So try this one, right knee, switch left knee. Straight knee, left straight knee, right straight knee, left straight knee. It's a good little drill, right straight knee. Notice I don't knee like this. I don't do this. I don't have my butt sticking out this way and my chest out this way. It's the other way around. My hips go into the knee, my chest goes away. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. See? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. All right, that's the straight knee. You can use these straight knees, as I said, clench, and you can use them in conjunction with one another, alternating right and left. You got the skip knee. So I grab here, I throw my right knee, put it down in front, wind the other one up, left knee, wind the other one up, right knee. See, just alternate. Right knee, wind the other one up, left knee. Like this. So you start to get this skipping motion. Slow-mo. See? Right knee down in front. Other one back, left knee. That's it. That's the skipping knee, just a variation you can do on the straight knees. And you also have the flying knee now. The flying knee is just a straight knee that you jump into. So I'm going to start here. I can step in, just throw it straight. And if I just want to hop off this foot a little bit, I kind of hop into it. That's a flying knee. Step, knee, and hop. Step, and then hop and knee, just like that. Just like that. Alright. That's a flying knee. And if I want to do the left one, I got to put that quick switch in. Switch, and then hop off this foot. Switch, and hop off this foot. Slow-mo. Kind of hard to do a slow jump, but like this. Boom. Or switch and jump off this foot. Boom. Hands, always in all these, hands stay up. And as far as targets go, the knees can go a lot of places. You can knee the thighs straight on or on the side. It's a great target. You can knee the body, again, straight on or on the side, or the face. Face and head. So thighs, body, head, it's good for the knees. These straight knees can go straight into the thigh and go to the body. When I grab around the head, as we'll see later on, pull the head down and knee the face or the head. It's an awesome move. It's a devastating move. All right, now let's move on to the round knee. Round knee, not the most powerful kind of knee, but it can hurt, if you catch the opponent off guard. This knee comes around and hits on the side of the person, so it's good when you're in close. You bring it up and hit on the side. To get some power into this, well, first of all, the target area here is right here on the side of the kneecap. And to get some power, you just kind of hop into it. So I bring this, watch this support foot here. I bring this knee up and then hop in. See, hop in. And the other side. This is the round knee. It's not as hard as the straight knee, but pretty hard. Use them in combination. Use them in combination with one another. This knee comes around and slaps on the side. All right, you can also throw a diagonal knee. All this really is, instead of coming straight up, comes around the side. It's not a slap. It's not the round knee that comes around. It's more of a thrust, like this. So I can start here and say grab the side of the opponent. So here's the straight knee, right? here's the diagonal knee. Here's the diagonal knee. Just like this. This one's pretty powerful. Straight knee, diagonal knee. And you can attack body or head with this, you know. Obviously I can do the head or the body area, whatever's open. Straight knee, diagonal knee. So I start here, just kind of bring the knee around like this. Alright, here's diagonal right, switch, diagonal left, diagonal right, diagonal left. And it's different than the round knee. This is the diagonal knee, this is the round knee. So it's just different trajectory. Diagonal knee comes this way, round knee kind of arcs. It's like this. So there's straight knee, diagonal knee, round knee, straight knee, diagonal knee, and round knee. Alright, so that'll cover some of the knees you need to know for Muay Thai. Again, the knees are very powerful, and in my opinion, probably the best, the hardest strikes you can learn to throw with the human body. Okay, now we're going to work on our Thai kick. Thai kick, you know, is one of those weapons that Muay Thai is most known for. And let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start here in my stance, and I'm going to take my back leg and I'm going to swing it around, hitting with the shin bone. Anywhere on the shin bone's good. And when you start kicking pads and stuff, your shin bone will toughen up. You don't need to kick trees or use Coke bottles or some of those other crazy things I hear. Just kicking pads is enough, okay, for conditioning your shins to kick. I'm going to start here. I'm going to take my back leg and swing it around. Just swing your back leg around, and you got to. Here are the things you have to remember. When I swing my kick, first thing is my foot here pivots halfway, so it just takes about a 90-degree pivot as I go. The second thing is my hip and whole body come around. I don't kick like this. Yeah, my body's kind of bent with my bottom sticking out over here. I keep my body square, and I rotate my whole body into it. So I pivot this foot 90 degrees, I rotate my body, that's the second thing. And the third thing is the hand. So take this arm, and I'm going to throw it back as a counterbalance, and put this hand to protect my face. So kicking right here at the camera, real slow, it's like this. And you want to kick through the target. So you don't just hit the surface of the target and then bounce back. You want to think in your mind psychologically, just simply crashing through the whole target, just like you would swing a baseball bat. Swing the whole kick through the target. So I'm going to start here like this, real slow, kick, and come back. A couple of things you could do. When you kick in the air, you're really committed to this kick. So you could throw this kick in the air, kind of stop right here and spin back. Some people like to do that. Some people like to spin all the way through, so when I kick, they spin all the way through and come back like this. Like this. Spinning all the way through and coming back. I do both ways myself. Spinning all the way through, or just simply coming back here and fighting like this. So you can, but just make sure you go through the target. Maybe you'll stop here. Maybe you'll spin all the way around, but just make sure you go through the target here. Turn your body. This hand goes back. This hand goes up. Notice how I turn my hips into my target. You can never kick hard like this. See, this is bad form. My body's not turning into it. You got to turn your body into it so you can hit hard. Boom! Turn your body, hips and shoulder. Everything swings like a door here. Your body is when you kick. So kicking like this, kicking like a door, like swinging the whole body, and then that shin bone. And the leg is just sort of like a dead leg. You don't snap the kick from the knee or anything like that. Swinging. Swinging. Okay, and when I throw the left leg, you can throw it three ways. Way number one is simply the slide up. I take my back leg and replace my front leg, and then turn my hips over. So on the back it looks like this. Just like this. Everything else is the same. Hand position's the same. The foot is rotated 90 degrees, and I turn my hip. Just like this. That's the slide up kick for the left kick. The second one is a switch kick, where I actually am in my stance and I switch my feet real fast and then kick. Okay? So I'm right here, I switch my feet and then swing the leg. So this is the switch kick. Okay? And the third way to kick with the left is the step up kick. I'm right here and I actually take a step with my right leg and then follow through with the left kick. And it looks like this. Step and kick. Step and kick. Step and kick. There's the right one. Notice how I turn my hips and shoulders. Turn my hips and shoulders. This would be incorrect. See how I'm facing the target? No good. Turn your body. Turn your body into that kick. Left one here. Incorrect first. Look. See, I'm square. Don't be square. Turn. See, switch my kick. Boom, turn. Turn the body into the kick. Targets for the Thai kick are simply low, middle, high. Low meaning the thigh, middle meaning the body, high meaning the head. So low kick, middle kick, high kick, thigh, body, head. And on the thigh, you may go inside or outside. So if I'm here, you could Thai kick me here, or the slide up left kick, you can kick me here. So it's here and here for the low, here and here middle, of course here and here for the high, for the Thai kick. Now let's move on to the next kick, which is the push kick or teep. Teep, you're going to start here in your stance, bring your back leg, bring your knee up and push your foot straight out, hitting with the ball of the foot here. So you got to kind of pull your toes back, point your foot forward and pull your toes back. So I start here, whoosh, push my kick straight out, bend my knee up. It's like you're kicking down a door. Boom, and get your hips into it. Don't kick like this, with your bottom sticking out. Hips forward. Hips forward, like this. Push it back. So there's a right-legged teep or push kick. Teep's a Thai word, but called teep or push kick. Knee up, push out. Knee up, push out. Knee up, push out.